All right, kiddos, for those of you who would prefer to have the questions read to you, I'm going to make this little video. Feel free to follow along as I'm reading. When you get to the place where you're ready to work, you're going to tap the screen and that will pause the video. And then you can work and then tap the screen again and the video should unpause and you should be able to move forward. So let's go. Question number 1. Jenna and Willie are playing a game called Race to a Quarter. Here is how their game boards look after they have each had 3 turns. Write an equation to show how many pennies each player has collected so far. So remember that an equation is the same as a number sentence. An equation has an operator and a comparison in it. So make sure you're using those symbols. All right, part B. How many more pennies does Jenna need to get 25 cents? How do you know? Question letter C. How many more pennies does Willie need to get to 20 cents? How do you know? Question number 2. This box shows all the coins Maria has in her pocket. How much money does Maria have in her pocket? All right, next question, question 3. Jack has 2 pennies, 2 dimes, and 2 nickels in his pocket. How much money does Jack have? Fill in the bubble to show. And don't forget, you can use your coins to kind of get a visual of what he has. 2 pennies, 2 dimes, and 2 nickels. Question number 4. Mrs. Brown has $3, 3 dimes, and 2 nickels in her purse. How much money does Mrs. Brown have in her purse? Fill in the bubble to show. Last question. Sarah has some coins in both hands. In all, she has 75 cents. How much money does she have in her closed hand? Use numbers, labeled sketches, or words to solve the problem. Show all of your work. Remember, I'm curious to know not only how much does she have in her closed hand, she has some money here, but I'm curious to know how you're solving it. If you're using a tool, let me know. Joseph is really keen on using number lines and he sketches those out. They look really great. So show me how you're thinking about it and how you solved it. All right, use all the tools that you have. And remember that you're doing this on your own without the help of an adult. So I can get a good idea of what you know and what you still need to learn.